Raceway is about to go green flag. Here they come. Down into turn 1. They go 3 wide. Off of turn 2 down the back straightaway. Stormy Scott takes the point. Jason Hughes will roll it up into second. And Brian Rowland, your pole sitter, will come around third for lap number 1. A heavy, fast, 3-wide racetrack here tonight. And we've got our first caution on lap number 1. Staley likes what he sees. We're back racing. 3-wide action again off of turn 2. Down the back straightaway, they run into turn 3. As they come for lap number 2, it is Stormy Scott, your leader. Jason Hughes, Brian Rowland. Here comes the rest of this field. Jason Crow now looking on the inside of the A train. Al Hana in car number 7. He'll clear as they go down into turn 3. Stormy Scott way up the hill. Here comes Hughes down at the bottom. Forget it. Randy Timms now into the top 3. In car number 5. Good run for him as Young is now battles with Rowland in the 20R car. Down into turn 3. Young is on the bottom side. He'll pull up into number 4 spot as he goes around the 20R Rowland. Johnny Scott runs directly behind him in the 1ST car, and brothers Stormy up front and leading here tonight in the 2S. Green flag action, and the boys have taken it to the top side now. Scott, Hughes, and Timms, your top 3, continue to run way up the hill, just bumping that cushion ever so gently as they fly around here at LA Raceway. And it won't be long, about 5 more laps. We're going to be looking at lap traffic. Things settling down now just a bit in the top 10. And Terry Phillips now picks up another spot. He goes around Al Hana for position in the 75 car. And here comes Ryan Gustin as well in the 19. Gustin picking up another spot as your leader down off of turn 2 down the back straightaway. And look what lies up ahead for him, race fans. Off of turn 4, it is a log jam of race cars. One straightaway ahead for Stormy Scott, your leader. Stormy Scott by some 15 car lengths now, opening up the advantage over Jason Hughes, and you do not see that very often in the world of modified racing. Randy Timms in third. Johnny Scott runs in fourth in the 1ST. In fifth place is Chase Youngins in car 18. Brian Rowland, your pole sitter, sits in sixth. And here comes Jason Crow now, car 7K, the Slayton Slayer, who started 7th, picking up another spot now as they come to line. Rodney Sanders directly behind him in car number 20 out of Happy, Texas. Then we see Chad Lyle now. The 253 car. Sean Penn out of Shreveport, Louisiana calls it tonight as he will pull the 5 car into the infield. Your leader now into lap traffic. Here he comes around Rick Beebe. Scott clears him, puts the 22B car a lap down, and directly ahead is Brandon Davis in car 23. Jason Hughes so far has been able to take advantage as they continue to run green flag. And we've got a car very slow up in turn 4, and I think this will drop our caution. Alrighty, 14 down here tonight. Stormy Scott, nice and easy into turn 3. They stack up 2 by 2. Look good so far. And again, we see the green flag fly. We're back racing. Now time to get on the wheel. And that they do as they scoot down the back straightaway. Top 3, top 4 remain the same farther back. They're 3 wide as they come off of turn 4. Scott has taken off again. Lets that car slide way up the hill. And speaking of way up the hill and gone, Randy Timms in the 5T. Oh my. Randy Timms jumps a cushion in turn 4, and he will give up valuable track position from 3rd. And I'm looking back, he's out of the top 10 right now in the 5T. Jason Crone on the outside, the 7K car, and he goes around now. Johnny Scott in the 1ST, and Rodney Sanders trying to follow him through in 20. Stormy Scott continues to lead. Jason Hughes in 2nd, Chase Youngins in 3rd, Jason Crone is 4th, and Rodney Sanders now cracks the top 5. We've got cars around, and we will see our next caution flag displayed here tonight. Alrighty, here we go. Into turn 3 once again, Stormy Scott. Looking, might be, could be, will be back racing. Wide again, off of turn 2. Down into turn 3, your leader. Upstairs, here comes Youngins now, down at the bottom, car 18. Chase Youngins, one of the best runs we've seen of him this year. In car 18, battles now with Hughes for 2nd, and Stormy Scott pulling away from this field. Rodney Sanders now up into 4th. Jason Crone now 5th in the 7K. 6th place is Ryan Gustin from 22nd in the field. And look at car 19. It is a rocket running to the front of this field here tonight. Jason Hughes, Rodney Sanders now up into 3rd. Chase Youngins in 4th. Jason Crone remains your top 5. Chase Youngins battling back inside of Sanders. He won't have anything to do with that. And once again, we see problems this time in turn 2 as we are back under the caution. Who was it? So our pole sitter, Brian Rowland, out of Woodward, Oklahoma, in car 20R, brings out our next caution here tonight. Well, we didn't have any the first time we were here this year, so we might as well make up for it this night. Yeah, the weather, they say it's just beautiful out, so why would we worry? There's no weather threatening like last time. No rain, no sprinkles, no runs, no drips, no airs. This on a Friday night special. Wheel-to-wheel action here tonight as Scott way up the hill. My, does he on the edge of pushing this thing over the top. Scott continues to lead, but Jason Hughes, he is now there, just waiting. Patience, patience as he waits for him to slip up one more time. He is on the point. tell you, he's like a hawk watching him right now. Look at, here he comes again, off of turn 4. Not gonna happen. Stormy Scott continues to show the way. But you can see Jason Hughes is now there, and look at Rodney Sanders. Keep at it, fellas. I'm coming. We're going to have a 3-car shootout before it's over. Thrown back and forth. Youngins in 5th. And Gustin sits in 6th in car 19. Derek Ramirez in 7th. But the battle shaping up front is Stormy Scott. That 2S car, you can see the door panel rolled right over. That right side, he's headed up and over the berm, trying to hang on to the point here at LA Raceway. Here he comes. This time, will he make it work? Yes! Jason Hughes will take the lead. Stormy Scott will battle back, but Jason Hughes, the new daddy, said, I think I like it up here. And now does Stormy have anything to bring back to the table? Rodney Sanders sits in 3rd, Jason Crone in 4th, and he is coming to the front. The leaders possibly starting to slow up just a bit, and these top 4 cars try to freight train away from the rest of this field in our 40-lap feature. Scott, Sanders in the 20, Crone in the 7K, and Chase Youngins in the 18. Derek Ramirez, what a solid run for the 4R car here tonight. That huge chassis Pro Power battling now with Gustin for the number 6 spot, as it's a 3-car battle now, shaping up for that top spot off of turn 4. Here comes Sanders inside of Stormy Scott. Rodney Sanders out of Happy, Texas, alongside as they battle going into turn number 3. Side by side, wheel to wheel. Watch as they come off of turn 4. Drag race down into turn 1. The advantage to Scott. Hughes continues to hit his mark. Stormy Scott opens the door just a bit. Here he comes. Rodney Sanders unable to take advantage. Down into turn 3. While all this goes on, here comes Crone now. He's within a car length of Sanders for 3rd. Side by side again. Stormy Scott, half a car length. Alongside of Jason Hughes. Hughes now pulls back to a car length into turn 3. To the white flag. This is it. Money round. Stormy Scott will go outside into turn number 1. Dive back to the inside off of turn 2. The long back straightaway. Jason Hughes out of Watts, Oklahoma. Stormy Scott out of Las Cruces, New Mexico will go upstairs one more time. Checker flag flies. Hughes will win it. Scott finishes 2nd. Sanders 3rd. Coming home 4th place is Jason Crone. And Chase Youngins finishes up the top 5. What a job by each and every one of these drivers, that we've got one around on the checkered flag in turn 4. And you can see Stormy Scott's nose panel blowed up, the hood blowed up, and that 2S car, he gave him a hard run to come home to number 2 spot. But again, here tonight, Jason Hughes out of Watts, Oklahoma. As we said, a new daddy, and this will help pay a couple bills here tonight as he picks up that $4,000 payday here tonight at LA Raceway. Stormy Scott from outside the front row finishes 2nd, and again 3rd place. Again here tonight, solid run for each and every one of these drivers. Jason Crone, the top 4, Chase Youngins in the 18 car in the top 5. And congratulations each and every one of our drivers. Again here tonight, what a show. Rodney Sanders, again, as we said, finishing up the number 3.